Hello, Cynthia Maynard here, and I have been looking for ways to use the stamp sets that came with our April paper pumpkin. We got these really fun stamp sets, and I have another card to show you. It's called Everything is Going to Be Alright, and it's got the teacup from the tea die set that we have in Stampin' Up, but you could easily cut that shape out, and a spoon, and also did some stamping on the envelope. So I'm going to show you that today. We're going to start out with a piece of craft cardstock that will make an A2 size card, 5.5 by 4 1/4. This one's pre-scored, but you can easily cut this out of some cardstock. And to that, I've got some paper from the Going Places card stack from Stampin' Up. It kind of is the more manlier version here. So we're going to be using that paper. So I'm using the opposite side of this for the stripes, and I've got a little strip of this. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down to the side. And get that to work. On top of that, we've got cut the same size as you would cut an A2 card, only slightly shorter this way, so that we'll see our border. I like this side of the card set. But the teacup would show up better with this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on, smooth that out. That's all there is to that. The next step is I'm going to go ahead and make my teacups. I've got some Versamark sticky embossing ink and my little thing to do it on here. I've got my black teacup, my embossing buddy, make sure it doesn't stick. And then from the stamp set, I'm using the little sort of boop-boop-boops here, I can't think of the name, and this fern, and I'm going to make a little pattern doing that. And I thought that would be fun to do in gold, since we have the black. So I've got the fern on here. I'm just going to kind of, actually, before I do that, I'm going to stamp off on another piece of paper. Like so, and then maybe like this, whatever looks balanced to you. And then with these little guys, maybe something on the handle, something down here, and then up here. That pretty much covers that. Got some Ranger Gold embossing powder, which is, I love that color. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on here. Tap it off. And then we'll get our heat gun going. Alright, isn't that pretty? It looks like a china cup. While I have my embossing stuff out, I'm going to go ahead and emboss my spoon. And to do that, I'm going to use, hopefully I'm in frame here, I'm going to use the little swish that comes on here. And I'm just going to basically make some stripes. Easy peasy. I'm going to put more embossing powder on there and dry that. Let's put this back. We'll move on to the next step. because that is all the embossing that we're going to do. Okay, so now I have all my components done. Now I just need to do some stamping. So from the, I'm going to lay this flat so I get a better job here. Also from the Happy Mother's Day second set that comes with it is this flower. I'm going to stamp that in some just archival black ink. So I'm going to kind of do it off to the side just a little bit, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put something strong on. Since we embossed it, the paper may have warped just a teeny bit. How about right here? And we're going to put our little squigglies, like our steam coming up. However, the best way to get adhesive on that is for you. I just did it on a slippery surface with my thing, and then I can rub off the excess there. So I'm going to kind of stick him behind. You can leave a little loose if you want. It gives it a little bit of dimension. Then we have our spoon that's going to be down here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and put some on the back of my spoon and just a tiny bit on the handle. And as if it were lying on a table. Stir our tea, have a cuppa. And then you can bend it like that. That also gives it a little dimension. Okay. Then we're going to stamp our Everything Is Going to Be Alright. I'm going to got that all set right here, and I took that again from the stamp set that comes with your April paper April paper? I can't say that. April paper pumpkin. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Alright, make sure that's good and black. And then we're going to kind of, since we have stripes, first what I did was slightly crooked. So I wanted to fix that. Okay, everything is going to be alright. Wash that up in just a second. And just to finish this part of the card off, I have a video on this about making your own embellishments with Nouveau crystal drops, and so I have a gold here that I have made, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some glue. I'm going to go ahead and put that right in the middle. So just with a glue down on the back of him. I should have inked that up a little bit better. I'll have to go through with a micron pen and fix that up a little bit, but you get the idea. And that's all there is to the card. You could of course stamp on the inside if you want, but I am going to do a little stamping on the envelope, again using more of our stamps from the the stamp set. And I'm going to put this underneath because I am going to stamp off, make sure my envelope's going the correct way. I'm going to use the fern, this flower again, and the little stem. So we're getting a lot of use out of the stamp set. It's very versatile, and I really like it. And so I feel like you get quite a bargain there with the Paper Pumpkin subscription. Just kind of creating a little bush flower scenario down here in the corner, like so. And then we have, I'm going to do the flower here first. See, I use both sides of my block. It's probably not the best way, but when you're trying to go quickly and film, alright, clean all that up. So basically that's all there is to it. I mean, it's really doesn't take very long at all, and I like the added touch. It still leaves room if you want to put an address to, if you're going to mail it or if you're going to hand it to somebody, you can just put their name. I'm trying not to get it inky. everything's going to be all right. You know, sometimes people just, I know for myself, you know, sometimes you just need to slow down, have a cup of tea, have a cuppa, and stop and smell the roses and kind of get your perspective changed. So so this is a nice card to give to somebody who may be going through a stressful time, or just a lot of things are going wrong in their life, or whatnot. But alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. Thanks so much for spending your time with me today. Have a great day.